Both of those are fails. 54 radiant. 20 is not enough.
What?
This garbage here stole from me. Hello, everyone. We are about to start what hopefully is the finale of episode 1, round 4. I'm your host and killer DM, Dave Carter. We have our players locked in combat against this beast of a spider in the center. That spider is currently restrained due to the fiery shackles of Matt. Speaking of Matt, Matt is here. He is enlarged. He is flying, currently poisoned. I have an invisible tag by you, too. You are hastened, but not okay, I'll take that off. We have Andriel here in the corner, also currently frightened. We have Garzak here, who is raging. We have Water, who is invisible and also making no sound and frightened. And we have a fire elemental down here who is confused, frightened, and blind. And then Zerai is down and dying, but no death saves have been made or failed yet. Also restrained and paralyzed. And there is an active ever-smoking bottle. That's what this black gem in the corner is. Any questions from the contestants before we get going? No questions? Okay. We also have Todd and Remy here reffing. Thanks very much, guys, for joining once again. And we went to the bottom of round 5, so we're starting round 6 at the top. Then that makes it the spider's turn.
Dave, at the start of its turn, it takes fire damage from the rune.
Okay, go ahead and roll that if you'd like. Oh, and there's one other thing to address. Way back at the beginning, when the spider got knocked off of the ceiling, I think, Garzak, you used one of your abilities to do that to make it go prone, but I don't think that you can do that to a huge creature. So we're going to say that it very acrobatically jumped to the floor.
Okay. Is it like huge size or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll just give it a few HP back. Now its turn. I don't believe it had gotten back its eye blast, so I'm going to roll for that first.
Do you take the 5 fire damage, Dave?
Yep. It is a 6 that I rolled, so it does get that back. So we're going to go ahead and use that. None of you can see this, but I'm going to say there's some element, either a feeling or something you're hearing, a sound perhaps that this creature is making, that it's about to do one of its more formidable attacks. So let's roll our targeting die. We're going to go 1-2 Andriel, 3-4 Garzak, 5-6 Matt, 7-8 Water, 9-10 Zerai. Here is the roll. 4. That would be coming towards Garzak currently.
I'll take it.
Alright. It turns towards Garzak. That is a 60-foot cone. It's restrained, can't move, so it'll fire. So I think with a straight cone, it still gets water. If it's aiming directly at Garzak, that's 1 square, 2, 3, 4. Hits water as well. So that means, Garzak, I need an intelligence saving throw, please.
Here's the roll. And then here is my bonuses to this. Right, so that is a total of 17.
Okay, 17 is your final.
Yes.
And water, intelligence saving throw, please. Currently out of 17. Okay, 17 being the final. Both of those are fails. It means you guys are both blasted by radiant energy to the tune of 11d8 radiant damage. 54 radiant to both of you. There are no follow-on effects to that. It can't move. That's the end of its turn. Fiery Shackles last a minute, Matt?
Yeah, so it gets to make a save now at the end of its turn, a strength save.
Strength.
I am unconscious.
Garzak is unconscious. Rage drops. Strength save coming up here. Gonna do a strength check because it doesn't have a specific save. 16.
That's the DC, yeah.
Alright. This arachnid is
Yeah.
no longer restrained or taking damage. That ends its turn. Don't think there's anything else left at the end of its turn. That makes it Matt's turn.
As a action, Matt will be like, "Oh, crikey, I gotta get rid of this feeling in me," and he will cast a spell, being Lesser Restoration on himself.
Okay.
So we'll cast that, removing the poisoned condition.
Removing poison condition. Okay. And with that removed poison, you are no longer blinded from the poison, so take that off too.
Yep. And whilst no one really sees it because he's come, like the clouds around, his eyes go a little bit brighter and his wings go a bit brighter, almost as if like a shackle has also been removed from him. I can't move down or anything because I'm 60 foot up, and anything to go down further is closer to the beast. So, bonus action, I will drink a potion, a superior healing potion, 25. And then as a hasted action, can I throw a ball bearing at the creature?
What does the ball bearing description say? It's like a bag of them, right? That you can place in reach?
I just want to, it's just a ball bearing, which, I mean, like, the precedent had been set in round 1, episode 9, where someone got to throw a caltrop and did me damage. So I was just wondering if I could throw a ball bearing and at the monster.
What's your goal with it?
To strike it and do it damage with my radiant damage to keep that going. Just not that I need to keep it going, but just to keep constant damage on it.
Yeah. I'm gonna say that we shouldn't have allowed it the first time, because it's not technically a weapon.
Dave says go ahead and roll 1d1.
Couldn't it be an improvised weapon though?
Yeah, I guess it could be an improvised.
It fits under improvised. Range is 20 feet, I believe. And, of course, you wouldn't have your proficiency bonus unless you have a proficiency bonus on
Okay, let's go
those types
then.
of weapons.
So what? Strength or strength? Strength.
Dex.
You have to be within 20 feet.
Well, Dex though doesn't have to have the finesse For thrown, doesn't it have to be strength?
That's true. No, that's fine. It just is.
Improvised weapons have a long range of 60 feet for attacking with disadvantage.
Okay. So disadvantage strength check?
Try anyway. Oh my god, there's the 20, which would have been great had I been using something else.
Okay, so
That'll be the
it's,
one time I get a 20, I reckon.
17 total?
Yeah, plus a d4 for bless. So an 18 to hit it.
18 to hit. It ricochets off of its thick armored exterior.
No worries. I guess I will just stay where I am because that's all I can really do, reference the frightened, and then I lose the frightened condition at the end of my turn.
And that's it for Matt?
Yep.
Okay, and just so everyone is clear, you were up like 40 feet, so you were out of the 30-foot aura.
Yeah, I'm at 55 feet.
55, okay.
Yeah.
At the end of your turn, the spider is going to use a legendary action. It currently has 3. There's no one in range to bite, so it has to unleash madness, which costs 2. Which means all creatures within 30 feet of it. Although, yeah, no, that's right. All creatures within 30 feet, I need a wisdom saving throw.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but the first time you said the ability, wasn't it all creatures it selects? I could have got that wrong.
All creatures what, sorry?
All creatures it selects within 30 feet? I thought that's the way that it read.
I'm reading it out. It's Unleash Madness costs 2 actions. The Eye Tyrant Spider forces all creatures within 30 feet of it to make a DC 20 Wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature becomes confused.
Here we go.
Yeah, I think you're the only one, Water.
Ta-da!
20. Any adjustments to be made there?
I think I'll stick with 20. Because I am a
As your thoughts begin to become muddled, fear takes over just a bit, the will to survive, and you shake off your confusion and you are not affected by this legendary action. That makes it Andriel's turn. You're not starting in range.
Lair action.
Lair action.
Oh, lair action, thank you. Okay. So is the web trap targeting up to 3 creatures. So we'll use the same D10 rolls. I'm going to roll 3 of them now. So there's 3 targets. So the first web trap would be Matt. Second one would have been Matt as well, but we need a new target. And then 8, which would be Water.
So I'm going to make the case. It's probably not going to be worth it, but you got to try. I wouldn't be doing my due diligence. The smoke is obscuring everything, but I am also now invisible and cannot be heard. I don't know how it's sensing things, but there is a chance that maybe that takes me off the targeting list.
It's just going back to its senses here. It has blind sight out to 120, but you're invisible. It does have tremor sense to 60. So I think despite being invisible, it would still know where you are, but it would have disadvantage if it's an attack roll. But is it an attack roll or a save? Just checking here. It is a save. So I don't think that would protect you.
Worth a shot.
I have an argument to be made for myself.
Sure.
You said in the reading, you said 3 creatures it chooses, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so my argument would be, if I'm a monster, right, I would want to web trap things that are hostile to me, and specifically things that aren't already webbed. I am webbed.
I hear you, and that logically makes sense.
I'm going to jump on top of that. Sorry.
But logic is out the window here. I have to go by the dice, because otherwise I'd be picking on people, right?
Sure. What about the fire elemental, though? Does it count as a creature for targeting?
You know what? I will. I'm going to redo it. We'll include the fire elemental. So that means there's 6. I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for you guys. 6 will be the fire elemental. And it's 3. So thank you for that. I think that's valid. 4. So water, Andriel. I gotta redo one of them. Water, Andriel, and the fire elemental.
Dave, do I have to spend a fate sphere if I want it to attack me, or can I just get it to attack me?
I think we used fate sphere for taunting.
We did in mine.
Yep. Okay, so Andriel, water, fire elemental. I need dex saves. So we'll go with Andriel first.
Because I am under haste, I believe I make this at advantage.
First roll is a 13, and then a 9.
Additionally, because of my oil of slipperiness, I am under the freedom of movement spell.
Nice.
But that's just from magical means of restraining, I think? Or is
magical, yeah, spells or magical effects cannot cause me to be paralyzed or restrained.
Okay, I'm just looking at the layer action, what it says here.
But if it's non-magical, you can spend 5 feet to automatically escape it.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think this is magical. This is just the webs from the spider in its lair.
I use Tides of Chaos to give myself advantage on the check.
Okay.
On the save. You know what? It was so comfy. It was like a nice warm hammock.
And fire elemental.
Plus 3 for dex on fire elemental.
Okay, so 6 on the die, 9 total. It fails. I think the only effect on that is being restrained. Yeah. So all 3 fail. Restrained. Everybody is restrained except for Matt and Garzak. Andriel, your turn.
Okay, so Andriel will spend 5 feet of movement to escape from the restraints as part of the freedom of movement spell.
Yep.
She's then gonna slap herself across the face and use stillness of mind to end being frightened.
Okay, and stillness of mind, is that a key point or?
It's not actually, it's just a sweet monk ability that I can use as my action.
As an action?
Yeah.
Okay. Sweet.
So then, Andriel, with all this pent-up rage at being stuck in this corner this whole time, is going to run directly at the monster.
To there, 30 feet.
And then she is going to use her hasted action to just punch it right in the eye.
Okay.
Which eye?
The closest one.
D8. No, that's the legs. It's got a lot of eyes.
Yeah.
You do a D100 roll.
18.
It ducks down with surprising speed. 18 is not enough to hit this powerful creature.
Okay, well, that just really makes Andriel mad. So she's going to spend a key point to use Flurry of Blows and take 2 more unarmed strikes as her bonus action.
All right.
Yep. Mirror, you're blind, right? From the smoke?
No, I within 10 feet.
Oh, you have blind spot.
sight.
You have blind sight. Okay, you're good.
Thank you. Okay, here comes the first unarmed strike.
29 will do it.
Okay, so here's my D8. And it's +7, so 14.
14 bludgeoning damage.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
Andriel is going to, as part of her flurry of blows, she's going to use her open hand technique to make the spider make a dex save or fall prone.
Okay, and you're able to do that to huge creatures?
It does not specify the size, any size of creature.
Okay, I'll do the roll regardless. It was a 30. 19 on the die plus 11.
Okay, well, it'll succeed anyway. Okay, so second flurry of blows attack. No, 17 won't hit.
No.
So she...
Did it go prone?
No, it did not.
No.
Made the save.
So then she just kind of glares at it through the smoke, and then she is going to retreat back to the corner so she's as far away from it as possible.
And there we go.
And she'll
Anything else for
end
Andrea?
her turn. Nope, that's it. Thanks.
Okay, in terms of legendary actions, I only have one left. There's no one around me to bite. The only other legendary action ability I have is called Detect, which allows me to make a perception check.
Hey, Dave.
Yep.
Can we discuss the smoke since Veronica was the source of it and Veronica's gone?
She dropped the bottle.
Oh, so the bottle.
The bottle wasn't stoppered, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Sorry, Matt. I figured you were going to jump in and say that, so I just figured I'd, throw it out there.
No, yeah, thanks. I was muted as I was saying that. So
I got you, man. I got you.
I mean, unless we're going to make the ruling that whoever's holding it, if they leave, it disappears. But
That feels weird.
How does it read in the rules? Is it the character that used it?
It literally says once it's unstopped, it just stays blowing out for eternity until someone recorks it, and it doesn't. It's not an attunable item. It's just an item.
Yeah. So until Matt leaves or it's stoppered, it's still cloudy up here. Forecast calls for fog. So I'm going to make that wisdom check, but right now, water is invisible, not making any sound, but currently hiding?
I mean, currently webbed.
Currently webbed, yeah.
Which is going to be my next question about getting rid of these webs.
Yep. So getting rid of the webs.
The fire elemental goes before water talking.
Okay, thanks.
Wow.
I'll add the fire elemental in here. Okay, I'm just looking at these webs. It just says it's restrained by the webs. It doesn't give any stats here on the type of web, but since we've already established they can be cut, why don't we just say they're giant spider webs? There's nothing in here about an escape DC either, so that's something I'm gonna have to adjust, but we'll just go with the giant spider webs. So the fire elemental is gonna set the webs ablaze, so at the end of the round they'll be gone. Its frightened condition was from the aura. Oh, it's also confused. So I need to roll a d10, first of all, before it lights up the web. A 2. I don't think I take any actions on that, right? So I think that's it for the fire elemental.
Fire elemental gets a save to get rid of the confusion.
To get rid of the confusion, yeah. Okay. Wisdom.
Yeah,
save.
and maybe the frightened condition too.
Here we go. This is the wisdom one. 17. I don't think its wisdom is a +4, I don't imagine. Okay, so still confused. And now frightened. Still frightened. Water, your turn.
Okay. So here's my cheeky question for you. If I cast lightning bolt from my square, can I target both the creature and the web?
With lightning bolt, do you have to see, or is it just
No, it's just a direction and a save.
direction and save? So creature, no problem. Web, I think, has to be burned. I don't think electricity causes things to ignite. Or lightning, sorry, it doesn't cause the web to ignite by raw.
The lightning bolt specifically says that it ignites flammable objects.
It does ignite flammable?
The heart being a one-off.
It does.
Okay.
Thank you for the assist.
I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
Okay, so dex save for the creature?
Yes. Whoa!
23.
Lucky.
Oh, that's actually that's not his real roll. I screwed up. So here's a saving throw. Even better.
Well, better than it's here than anywhere else, I suppose. All right, let's get some lightning.
So I take half damage. You are free of the webs. Okay, so 29 lightning.
Yeah.
Halved to 14.
And wild magic surge.
Go for it. What you got for 19?
I cast grease centered on myself.
Okay, so is that a dex save now or at the beginning of your turn?
Slick grease covers the ground in a 10-foot square centered on me. When the grease appears, each creature standing there must make a dexterity saving throw or fall prone.
Okay.
My moment of triumph.
It's okay, no one can see it. And they can't hear it either. It's like it never happened.
This is a magical effect, though, so I guess I roll with advantage.
18, is that enough to reach your... Is it your DC?
Yeah, I would presume so. And I'm just too awesome, I fall down.
Okay. Anything else
Ben?
for water?
Oh, let's not stop there. Okay, so I'll use half my movement to get up.
Okay.
And then I will move 15 feet diagonally to the left. And to the top of the battle map.
This way?
Yes.
Okay, now with grease, if you move,
No, it's only if you start there or you enter.
got it. So you're happy with where I've placed you there?
Yes.
The grease is difficult terrain.
Oh,
Square.
you're right. It's difficult terrain. That's right. So I have to move back a
Square.
square, yeah.
What is your current speed?
It'd be 30, so then I'm down to 15 from getting up.
Okay. So you would have been able to move 1 square?
1 square, yeah, 1 square.
Okay.
Every square counts, though. And then I will bonus action drink a potion. I'm going to drink a potion of superior healing. So that's 21 in total.
And that's it for water?
Oh, if only. Now I get to make a saving throw versus the fear. Nah, it's still pretty scary. Pretty scary out here.
Okay, I'm seeing comments in chat saying ending turn in Greece needs a save. Is that valid?
That is correct.
Oh yeah, I guess I'm still in it, so let's do that too.
I mean, if it's 10 foot centered on you, it would still cover all of the squares immediately around you. So the square
You would basically need 20 feet to get out of it.
Yeah. At least 15.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
if it hits all the squares around me, then it's a 15-foot square. You see what I'm saying?
yeah, but so if half of the square is affected by like a magical effect, it counts as being affected.
Okay,
So, yeah.
fair enough then.
Yeah.
All right, so then back to me saving. I fall down.
Okay.
Dave, before we run too far from it, you homebrewed some damage on the webs. When does that occur?
Oh, that's right.
Start of the turn.
Start of the turn, yeah.
All right, so that would be both Andriel and Water Talking.
What?
Trust me,
Yeah,
as the
the
guy
webs-
who's literally been destroyed by that thing.
Yeah.
That's a different web. That's a different web.
Yeah, this is the lair
that's
web.
correct.
Yeah, that's true. This was the lair web for
Oh, that's what
Andrew.
they were talking. I don't. Never mind.
Yeah.
I'll go back to being unconscious.
Got it. Thank you.
Yep. Nope. Thanks for piping up though, Remy. Appreciate it. Okay, so
that
we're
finally-
How am I doing? Do I look unconscious?
My turn to the end.
His role playing is incredible. Okay, so we're good. End of Water's turn. That means it's Garzak's turn. We need a death saving throw.
Right, and these bless affects these, correct?
Yes.
All right, cool. Good thing my bless doesn't require concentration. All right, well, I can fix that. I can make that better.
And is Reforged just the title? Because
Yes,
don't Reforged have advantage on?
it's just a title.
Ah, okay.
So total, if only, total that would be, I believe, 11. Yes, 11.
11's enough. That's a success.
All right. Do I get a? Here's my question. Do I get a free action here, or is it just the roll?
It's just the roll while you're unconscious. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Are you hoping to, like, as you're dying, accidentally open a potion and drink it?
Not so much that. It was more of a mental thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nope. I think it's just the roll.
All right.
Zorai, your turn.
All right, get pumped, because I'm not.
20.
Jesus. Where the hell?
This is the web that does damage, though, right, Dave?
On Zorai? Yeah, that's
he's been
right.
taking web damage. So
That
we
is
have to
right.
decide if he's going to take a
Jesus Christ.
saving throw first, or he's going to take damage first.
It's up to you.
It's up to him.
Yeah. So because it's your turn, Zorai, you have to decide if you're going to do your death save first or take the damage first.
I mean, isn't that 6 to 1, half dozen of the other?
Not really.
No? Okay, well, I guess I'm going to roll. Where I gotta? Oh, here it is. Jesus, just a straight D. Straight D20.
Yeah, D20. But if you have anything, like, it was blessed that was counting, right? So
I don't have bless.
okay.
Here we go.
Okay, so that is 1 fail. Then you're hit by the damage, which would be 2 fails. Well, a second fail. And that ends Zarai's turn. Which, well, you still got to do the saves. Is there a save to the paralysis?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was a wisdom save, right?
Yep. Holy shit.
20?
Better late than never.
2020. That was the Eye of Despair, wasn't it? Any adjustments to be made to that?
Nope.
20 is not enough, Zorai. The Eye of Despair.
What?
What?
I mean, appropriately named. Holy.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. That is the end of round 6. Top of the round. Spider's turn. No longer shackled. Not really affected by the smoke. Rolling my recharge. Did not get it back. Rolling my target. Now with this, the fire elemental, we won't count. 4 would be Garzak.
All right.
It's going to fire its harpoon. Oh, that's not a smart thing for it to do. It's going to surge forward. Let me double just check the movement here. Speed. 40 feet. 25, 30 will get on there. It's a 10-foot range, so we're going to use 25 feet of movement.
I'm going to have to mention that it walked through the grease, so it has to make a dexterity save.
Oh, good point. Sure, I'll say it wasn't aware of the grease. And if it went straight at him, it...
I mean, I don't know how huge creatures work. If they only are half of them in the grease, does it affect them? I don't know. But have to mention it at least.
Well, if a huge creature goes through a square that is half affected by grease, I mean, I think it's still going through a square, but does it have to be at least half its body? I don't think so. I think...
Yeah, that's enough to make them check.
You don't have to step on the whole banana to slip.
True.
Oh, sorry. That wasn't the right roll. My bad.
1.
Saving throw. There we go. 25 is enough to succeed?
I want the first one. Yeah, that saves. I'm great. I'm not that great yet.
Okay.
I won the first one too.
And melee attack from 10 feet, if it has a range of 10 feet, but the target is prone, is it still advantage? Or if it's more than 5 feet, it's not? Then
Prone says an attack roll against the creature has advantage if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature.
Then he's going to move all the way up.
Well, the unconscious condition says attack rolls against the creature have advantage. It would have advantage either way. It doesn't
Correct.
need to be within 5 feet to attain advantage.
Correct, because of the unconscious, yes.
Okay, then it'll move back. Thank you, guys. So that's my bite. At advantage. This is a plus 12. Oh,
Nat 1.
but it's at advantage.
Damn.
So it was a nat 20.
Oh, yeah.
So crit is automatically 2 death save fails. Would have been a crit anyway, so it hits. So 2 death save fails. That's the bite.
Okay.
With its multi-attack, it does 1 bite and 1 web or harpoon. I'm gonna choose the harpoon. It is prone.
Very roll.
So it's a disadvantage. But it's unconscious, so it's a straight roll. Plus 12 to hit. $16 to hit Garzak.
That will miss.
Okay, the harpoon thuds into the ground beside your head. That is the end of the spider's turn.
Not quite. It's still standing on a square that's greased, as far as I see. Oh, no, maybe it's just out. It's hard for me to tell where I was.
Well, I think you were here.
Yeah. Okay, so then it's fine.
Well, no, I guess technically it would be. I mean, I didn't say it. I think it would have been smart enough to move away, but I didn't say it, so I'll do another dex save. 24.
That's fine.
End of Spider's turn. Brings us to Matt, not within 30 feet, not currently affected by any of the spider's effects. So over to you, Matt.
I am going to fly up to the creature.
Okay. What's your altitude when you get there?
We'll say I'm at its head height, so I guess it's 15 feet high.
So
I got 80 feet of movement.
30.
As I'm flying there, I'm going to be saying, I disbelieve what I see and I'm fighting.
Okay, go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
Okay, I forgot to do that last round, but that is perfectly fine. Yeah, that doesn't matter. Anyway.
The spider seems very real to you.
Alright, so I can't get advantage in any way, so this will be just a straight roll of an attack. Hit.
32 will hit.
So that's max roll, that's good. This. So 13 plus 5 is 18 slashing damage, 4 plus 12 is 16 radiant damage. So don't know what that adds up to.
What was the total there? I saw 17 for 22 on the dice total.
Yeah,
And then
so
there's
yeah, plus 12, so it'd be 34 again.
34. All right.
Yeah. That's that attack.
You cut deep into the abdomen of this arachnid. It screams out in pain.
He's just like, just fucking die! As he tries his second attack. Yeah, well, that'll still hit. Doing much less damage.
You guys have probably done about 450 damage at this point.
So that's 18 damage.
Plus 18.
I like how you generously use the word you guys or everyone.
We'll find out exactly how much it was when Matt updates his stat sheet.
I'll give you one guess as to how much I did.
All right. What I'm going to do is hasted action attack. That will also hit, I'm sure.
25 hits.
11 plus So 14.
14 more damage.
Yeah. And then I'm going to fly around. How much have I used so far? I think that's
30.
40 feet of movement.
I thought I counted 30.
Okay, 30. I'm going to get within 10 feet of Garzak.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20.
Yep.
So that's 50 feet of movement so far.
No worries. I will use my bonus action to re-up my Giant's Might.
Okay.
And then I will fly away from the creature straight up with my remaining 30 feet. But I think I'm more than 30 feet away from it. Oh wait, 50 feet, 30 feet. Actually,
Well, I think you said you flew within 10 feet of Garzak.
yeah, so that's 50 feet of movement in total, right?
Yeah.
Cool. That means I'm below the creature's height. So I'm down 10 feet. That's fine, we'll take that. Yeah, I will fly 30 feet now straight up. So I'll be, I think I'm 20 feet above the creature, or 25, but I'm moving outside of its attack of opportunity range.
Yeah, so it will use its reaction to try to attack.
Okay.
With its bite. It's the only thing it has.
So it's a straight roll.
Straight roll, d20 plus 12. 22.
Misses, so yeah.
Bite misses.
That's my turn.
Okay. Legendary action. All it's got is a bite, and only Garzak is in range. And that would be at advantage. 15 plus 12 is a 27 to hit Garzak.
That will hit.
I believe that would be the third and final fail, unless there's anything within the rules of D&D 5e or Crucible of Fate that could save you, Garzak the Reforged.
Is there... Let's see. Can I choose to disbelieve my own death?
I like this energy.
Give me an Arcana check.
Oh boy, I'm the worst at these. I can't die. Alright, here goes nothing. Alright, solid 3.
Everything fades to darkness, as this seems certainly quite real to Garzak. Do you have a pre-recorded eulogy you would like to say at this time?
Yeah, let me just pull it up real quick. That sounds facetious. I actually did write something. Alright. So, yeah, so upon Garzak's death, his voice sounds out throughout the fog. And all who have ears who can hear the following. To the one who has the scales to slay me, well fought, hunter. To those who remain, there is no good, evil, law, or even chaos. There is only power. Gain power, wield it, and do as you please. Blood, you and your branded fools have given up power to serve as slaves. This is weakness. Prevail if you can, but this will always be your weakness. Barum Ghul, destroy my people for their own weakness. Freedom from the chains of Meridian and Pala. My gods have reforged me before. I will return. And I will be a more terrible monster than you have seen. Great voices. Naralan, I enter now into your bloody kiln. And with that, Garzak fades.
Well said, man. Well played. Well done, Garzak. Great character. Got scarier with every round. Certainly appreciate what you brought to the game, man. Sad to see Garzak go. You are welcome to stay and watch to see how this plays out. If you have to take off, no problem at all. Do you want to stay or do you want to take off?
I'm actually going to take off this time. I don't want to ruin the surprise. So,
all right. Well,
it was great.
Thanks so much for accommodating us. I know you had a busy schedule. Really appreciate it. And once again, great game. Thanks for everything you brought to the Crucible.
All right. Good luck.
Take care.
Good game.
Good game.
That was the legendary action of the monster after Matt's turn, correct? Okay. Yeah, let's finish off the round and then we'll take a quick break. So, next up, lair action. Last time, it was the webs. This time, that means it's the gaze of horror. All creatures of the spider's choice within 60 feet. So let's see if everyone at the far end is within 60. 5, 10. So Zorai is not. He's the only one unaffected by this. I need a wisdom saving throw, please. We'll start with Andriel. 16. Any adjustments? Matt. 12.
I will use a luck point to roll dice.
Luck point used.
It's even worse.
Water.
This is the one that comes with the radiant damage, right?
Yes.
Here we go. I think I'll stick with that.
Fire elemental. Definite fail. So everyone except water.
I have a question just so I understand, like genuinely out of wanting to understand. What is it that lets you roll at advantage? I mean, it's because it's pretty rad.
Thanks for asking. I'm wearing
for real.
I'm wearing a robe of the Archmagi.
Oh, that's pretty cool. That's awesome. I was like, man, that's freaking sweet.
It's why I don't have any, nice bless effects on me or whatnot to help with these saving throws, but I got advantage, so that's something.
That's awesome.
30 radiant damage to Andriel and Matt, 15 to water, and 30 to the fire elemental. And
is it half damage or is it no damage? Because I thought last time it went if you
Sorry, no damage. No damage if you save. Yep, sorry. And frightened. This is the one that's frightened until the end of your next turn. Okay, that's the lair action. That means it is Andriel's turn.
Okay, so Andriel is going to, again, slap herself as hard as she can across the face and say, snap out of it. And then she's going to use her action to use Stillness of Mind to end being frightened. She is going to she's going to run at the monster if she can, because she does have blind sight. If she sees the grease on the floor, she will avoid it.
Okay, but starting, you're moving like straight line to the creature?
Yes.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 will get you there, and that's nowhere near the grease.
Okay.
Center of the grease is here, so it'd be these squares and then probably half.
So she'll use her hasted action to, this time she's going to do like a roundhouse kick and try to get it in like its broken leg.
Okay.
So that'll miss. So she will again use a key point for flurry of blows to do 2 more unarmed strikes.
Okay. Hold on a sec. On the hasted action, is that just one attack, or can you take the
Yes.
full attack action? Okay, so
No,
it's just,
hasted attack is just one attack.
okay. 27 hits.
Okay. Here comes the D8. Okay, so that is 6 plus 7, so 13. 13 damage. And that's going to be still, after she missed the first one, this is still another kick to the leg. And we got to try and make that a stunning strike. We got to try.
Get him.
Okay. Con save.
Con save and another key point used.
Here we go. Oh dear.
That will succeed.
That will succeed. Oh, okay.
Sadly.
All right.
Okay. Last unarmed strike.
I think you can use your reaction to cry a little. Because I kind of want to.
That's been just happening continuously.
Yeah.
24 hits.
Here comes the damage. 8 plus 7.
15. Its legs kind of sprawl out and its body hits the ground, but it manages to pop itself back up. But you can sense, after fighting many enemies, this one is in its death throes.
Okay. Come on, guys. We almost got it. Let's just finish it. And then she is going to run, use the rest of her movement to go to the bottom left-hand corner. If she comes across the grease puddle, she will, if she can see it, she will try to go around it.
Okay, so you're heading straight that way?
Yes.
All right.
Smoke!
Yeah, I have blind sight for 10 feet.
Oh, I'm just yelling smoke. I'll burn her.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Turn off the smoke.
Yeah.
So that was 35 movement. How much do you have? You got like 120 or something, don't you?
130.
Okay, well. You want to be in the bottom left corner, you said?
I do. I want to be very far away from that creature.
Okay, there we go. Anything left for Andriel?
That's it.
Okay, there's no legendary action I can currently take that would be useful to me. 30 feet. How high is Matt?
25 feet.
Okay, I retract my last statement, and I used a bite. I still have 2 left. I'll use Unleash Madness. So everyone within 30 feet, which is Matt and Water, must make a wisdom saving throw, and this would be a magical effect. So we'll go Matt first.
I'll use my last lucky to reroll that, or to get another point. No, that's terrible as well. I'm not going to even roll the bless.
Okay. Water, wisdom saving throw, please.
Not much to be done about that.
You both
That is less
find
than
yourselves
ideal.
quite confused at the moment.
Almost.
That is the end of that legendary action. That makes it Water's turn. We need a D10.
Fire elemental.
Fire elemental, thank you. Fire elemental is confused. Is lair webbed. Here's the confusion roll. That is a 6. Is that still? That's no actions, right? 2 to 6 is no actions. So he just sits there dumbfounded. That's it for him. Water.
He gets saves to see if he's unconfused and unfrightened.
Thank you, thank you. Here's the confusion. That's gonna fail. Here's the frightened. Even that, even if it's a +3, that's still a fail. water.
Okay. 1d10 coming up.
Question though, I think that the web, seeing it is a fire elemental. If you hit a fire elemental, it does fire damage. I would say the webs would probably catch fire regardless.
You did say they burst into flames.
Yeah, but last time I said because he took an action to do it, which then he was too confused to do, but I think they would have been a light last round anyway, and so he's not webbed anymore. He's still confused and frightened though. Water.
There you go.
D10. 8. Is that normal? No. Creature uses its action to make a melee attack against a randomly determined creature within reach, which there are none. If there's no one within reach, the creature does nothing this turn.
Exciting.
But you get your saves.
Here I go. So we'll start with the frightened. And then here's one for the confusion. Nope.
14, still confused. Still frightened, still invisible. Okay, so that's it for water. Frightened goes away though? Was this the frightened that was only...
No, it's the one that keeps going.
Okay. Garzak is gone. Zorai. Webbed once again. Well, I guess you can't take the damage. You gotta do the roll now. So we need a death saving throw for Zorai. 15, that is one success. However, you then take the web damage, which would be your third and final, unless you know of anything within the rules of D&D 5e or Crucible of Fate that can save you at this time. Okay, any pre-recorded eulogy from...
I'm confused. Is there any way that I could speak at this time to try and alter this fate? I'd like to try and step in.
Hey, can I also try the Arcana check? I never thought to ask that.
Sure.
I'm sorry for interrupting you, Water Talk.
No worries.
I mean, the only thing that you could step in with right now, Water, would be a Fate Sphere for a reroll.
I was trying to invoke Meridian to save their servant.
Okay, so a divine intervention with a Fate Sphere?
Yeah, if you'll allow it while I'm confused.
If you want to use a Fate Sphere...
Oh, no, sorry.
Okay. In that case, this does seem all too real to Zorai. Anything that Zorai would say in his eulogy?
I'll say something for Zorai. First of all, longest death ever. Okay. Anyway. Today, we bid farewell to Zorai, a soul reborn in the desert of memory, shaped not by what came before, but by the promise Meridian placed upon him. Though he recalled nothing of his childhood, he transformed emptiness into purpose, painting life's moments on canvas and weaving lessons of hope with every gentle brushstroke. As a Yuan-Ti, Zorai knew the weight of his lineage, an inheritance of darkness and chaos, yet he chose the light, guided by Meridian's voice that named him a new hope. In every footstep, in each word of his stories, he reminded us that we are more than our origins, the compassion that can triumph over anarchy. Where others saw disorder, Zorai saw vision. Where there was doubt, he offered patience. His brush was a sword of color, defending truths that he believed with fierce, unyielding faith. And now he returns to the stars that once inspired him, and will shine as a beacon for those who follow. We honor Zorai not for what he left behind, memories or family, but for what he created in each passing day, which is understanding, humility, and a reminder that life needn't be defined by strife. So farewell, Zerai. May the serenity of your final rest cradle you as gentle as the night sky once did. His story ends here, but his legacy of light and compassion will carry on, a living promise that we, too, can choose a path of peace.
All right, thanks so much, Sean. Well played with Zerai, and thanks for the energy you brought to the show. Very entertaining all the time. Great character, lots of great moments. But we have to
appreciate it.
Goodbye to Zerai.
Yeah, I just want to quickly say what I've said in my previous episodes, which is number one, I'm grateful to be here. I appreciate all of you. I think you all play really cool characters. I love their personalities. I really do. I want to say quickly, Matt, man, your character is rad, man. Your personality is just cool. Your personality is pretty awesome. Like, I love all of you guys. Water Talking and Andriel, I love you guys so much. And then the last thing I'll say that I always try to say at the end is the most important thing is to make sure that you guys all do me a solid, do Zerai a solid, and please take care of your mental health, because mental health is health.
For sure. Well said, man.
Dave, I made a friend, man, in emails and a couple of side chats with you privately. I hope, we can catch up again. And I love you, man. Thank you so much. Thank you, Todd. Thank you, Remy. I appreciate you guys. And thanks, everybody that's watched.
Yeah, thank you, man. Yep, I'm off for 3 months, coming up real soon. So we should catch up as soon as I start my leave. Thanks again,
cool.
Man.
Thank you,
Appreciate it.
guys.
Are you sticking around or are you taking off?
I'm gonna duck out. Not too many people get dressed up for their own funeral, so I'm gonna bounce. But I love you guys and good luck. And I hope one of the people that I have played with in any of the rounds wins it all, because I only played with the best people.
Sweet, awesome.
All right.
Okay, man. Take care.
Peace, guys.
Great game.
That's the end of this round, everyone. And we have seen 2 souls depart. Top of round 9. No, round 8.
Yeah, round 8.
Creature's turn. Targeting die. There's only 3 of you left. Fire Elemental can't be targeted with this.
Wait, didn't it just confuse us? I'm sorry, I'm confused.
That was a legendary action.
Right, legendary.
Yeah. 1-2 is Andriel. 3-4 is Matt. 5-6 is Water. 6. Checking to see if I regain. I should have done this first, so just in case this changes anything. Okay, he doesn't get back the Eye Blast.
I'm gonna Fate Sphere to send it elsewhere.
Okay, Fate Sphere used. Redoing the D6 roll for targeting. 6 again.
Is what it is.
40 feet climb to 5, 10, 15, 20. Then it's going to climb up the wall.
Fun.
So it's going to be up on the wall. It moved 2 squares on the board. So that would have been 20 feet of movement. It's a huge creature. So I don't think it costs movement to switch to vertical. So does that mean its climbing just carries it to 20, 25 height? Is that how that would work?
It gets the first 5 feet for free, and I think the rest it has to pay for.
Okay, so it'd be
It's
at
my
20. It'd be at 20 feet. It'd be 5 feet off the ground between 5 and 20 feet. So yeah, just for everyone's awareness, it's sitting like this on the side of the wall. I'm gonna put it on this cube. So it's not on the grease. It's gonna use its harpoon. It can see, but you're prone. So it would be at disadvantage, but it's a straight roll with... You don't have blind sight, right? So it's a straight roll?
Yep.
Okay. Straight roll with the harpoon, plus 12. 2 on the die. That is 16. 14.
That missed.
Blah, blah, blah. 14?
Misses.
This is okay. Then it'll use its bite. Same thing. Plus 12 to this. A natural 1. It misses both attacks against water talking.
I'm the chosen one.
Indeed.
It actually has advantage on the bite.
Oh, right, because it's a melee attack. Okay. Fair play, fair play. So we will redo that natural 1. This time a 22 to hit.
That's. I'm still chosen, but a little more munched on.
You've been chosen to be munched on. That means it's 4d10 plus 5 radiant damage for the actual bite. So here's 4d10 plus 5. I think that's 30.
That's a big roll.
35 radiant.
Mm-hmm.
And then 66 additional radiant in the form of what would normally be poison. So 35 plus 27 is 62. Total.
Sorry, that's 62 total?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I need a con save.
One, is this magical?
This is not magical.
Radiant poison isn't magical?
No.
Okay.
It's not magical. The attack isn't magical. It's doing radiant damage.
Naturally. Okay.
Well,
Here we go.
Yes. Actually, yeah.
I will use Tides of Chaos to give myself advantage on the check.
Okay. All will be revealed, but yes, this radiant damage is natural.
I'll stick with the 21.
Not poisoned. That's the end of the spider's turn.
Oh no, I'm confused. I can't take reactions. Never mind.
That makes it Matt's turn. Matt is
So I think I'm
confused.
starting inside its sphere aura first. Do I have to make a wisdom save for that?
Within 30 feet, you're 40 feet up, right? Yeah,
Yeah, but
You're-
it's
you're within it. Yeah.
it's big.
Wisdom
So-
save.
I doubt a D4 will work, but we'll roll it anyway. 17.
17 final is not enough to beat the aura of madness. So you're frightened for 1 minute.
Great. I mean, that's the least of my issues at the moment.
Okay.
D10 now?
Confusion now, yeah.
Can't attack anyone within 5 feet of me.
Yeah, no one to attack.
And now I get to do all my saves at the end of my turn.
Yep.
Which is, first one would be against confusion.
Okay.
Ooh, that's... Oh, I thought that was a 19. Okay, these dice are weird. Let's see. 17?
Still a fail.
No worries. And then against the other frightened condition, which was the...
And that one's going to go away at the end of your turn anyway.
Okay, yeah. So that's me done. I'm just standing there, unsure what's going on right now. I take it I can't free action disbelieve?
Free action to leave?
No, free action disbelieve.
Go for it. Give me an Arcana check. 16 total. There's nothing about this that seems fake in any way to you.
That's fine. That's my turn.
Okay. That makes it Spider's turn for a legendary action. It's back to 3. Both are already confused, so it would bite at advantage. $26 to hit.
That hits.
For the 4d10 plus 5. So 25 radiant for that. Plus 66. Another 17. That's 42 radiant.
Ow.
And a con save. You said halved, right?
Yes, it's halved. I have radiant resistance.
Okay, and con save.
Don't think that's going to do it.
No, so that makes you poisoned and blinded, even though you're already blinded. That's the end of the legendary action. We now move to lair. This time, it's the webs. With the webs, it's up to 3 creatures. So I'll do D4. 1 is Andriel, 2 is Matt, 3 is water, 4 is the fire elemental. Now I'm going to roll 3d4. 2, 2, 4. So that would be Matt, fire elemental, and then even will be Andriel, odd will be water. Andriel. So I need Dex saves, please, from the 3 of you. Andriel, why don't you give us a Dex save? Any adjustments there?
I can make it at advantage because I'm still hasted, but if that'll do it, I'll just leave that.
Matt.
Mine's at advantage as well because I'm hasted, so... And I get to add a d4 as well, just in case.
Okay. And the fire elemental is going to fail. And then the webs start burning. So we're through the lair action. That makes it Andriel's turn.
Okay. Thank God. And so the creature is on the wall, but is it...
It's 5 feet off the ground.
Okay, so I can hit it from the ground.
Yes.
Okay, Andriel is going to run towards the creature, using as much movement as it will take to get there. Avoiding the grease if she can see it, which she passed it already, so I think she probably knows where it is now.
60 feet of movement to get to the creature.
Okay, so she is then going to say, like, we are so sick of you. And she's going to elbow it in the abdomen for her first attack action. That will miss, so she's going to then knee it in the abdomen for her second attack action. 23?
will hit.
Okay. Here comes the damage. So that's 8 damage. She's going to try another stunning strike.
Okay. Here we go. Con save. 19.
That passes. Okay, so then hasted action. She's going to make another attack against it. Oh, God.
Natural
Okay.
one misses.
Another key point for flurry of blows. We're doing 2 more attacks. Here's the first one. Oh my God. Okay. And here comes the second one. And this one is just going to be like a big punch right to the face. And that's a natural 1.
Fatigue
Okay.
is setting in.
Dice are telling a story, and I hate it right now.
So she's just like swinging her arms and legs and barely getting anything. And she's gonna just sigh in frustration, be like, snap out of it, guys, come on. And she's going to, it took her 60 feet to get there. It'll take her 60 feet to get back. So she's gonna go back to her corner and wait for her next chance.
Okay, that ends Andriel's turn. We used a legendary action after Matt. That was 1. We're using a second one after Andriel for a bite at advantage. $19 plus a 12, 31 will hit. 40, 10 plus 5. For 30 damage. 30 radiant.
Plus the 66.
And, whoa, yeah, I'm just doing the 66 now. 30 plus 28, 58 radiant.
As it bites into me real hard, that would be a killing blow, but I have relentless endurance, and I drop to 1 hit point.
Okay. 1 hit point. End of the legendary action. It's now the fire elemental's turn. I see it's frightened and confused. It's still restrained. We're doing the D10 for confused. A 9.
Oh no.
Act normally. Can act normally. Still frightened though, so we can't get any closer. We can't see anyway. So the only person you can go after would be Andriel. What's the movement on a fire elemental? 40?
50.
50? It's going to engulf Andriel. I don't think there's a save for that, is there? It's just D10 fire damage?
Yeah.
There's no save to engulf, is there?
Nope. No save.
7 fire damage to Andriel, and it'll then make its 2 attacks.
So that's half to 3.
Okay, first attack.
I have mirror image up.
Oh, we have mirror image. Okay, so go ahead and roll.
It wouldn't matter because it's blind. What's it frightened from though? Wouldn't these? It never was within 30 feet of the creature, so it wouldn't have had the everlasting Yeah. Wouldn't.
Oh, then. Actually, I think it was within 30 feet at one point when it was here, right?
Okay. Oh, yeah.
It had moved
Yeah.
up. Yeah.
Just trying to.
Okay. Still, so mirror image doesn't count because it's blind, right?
Right, yeah. It would still have disadvantage, I believe, because it's blind, but I'm not.
But it's also... Oh, you have... Yeah, okay, it's at disadvantage. Okay, yeah. Because it's not
But
an
that
unseen attacker.
misses.
Okay. So with disadvantage, it's 17 base. I think, is it +5 or +6 for a fire elemental?
+6, and then its damage is 2d6 +3.
Okay. I'm going to bring up the fire elemental here. So 2d6
Sorry, what was-
+3?
What was the total? What was the total on the hit?
Oh, sorry. 22.
I'll use shield.
Okay. Shield used. And that was a tattoo shield?
Yes, that was my. Sorry, yes, I'll touch the tattoo on my hand and cast shield.
Shield up. Second attack at disadvantage.
Just to be clear, that was not a 22. That was a 23 to hit.
Oh, it's +6?
In case that changes anything. Yeah.
Yeah, the shield would still block it.
Okay. Disadvantage this time is going to be 13.
That misses.
So miss. That's it for the fire elemental's turn, which makes it water's turn. So water, we need a D10 for confusion.
Here you go.
One. All its movement to move in a random direction.
Exciting.
Okay, so D8. I assume it still can't go closer because of frightened? Or this is just... Oh yeah, confusion would probably overpower it if you don't know what's going on. Okay.
Dave, can I use a fate sphere to re-roll that?
Sure.
That confusion
Okay,
check.
water. If you could re-roll
Okay.
the D10.
Sure. I'm not sure. Okay, here we go. D10.
Fate sphere used. Nice.
You get your full turn.
Full turn. Okay, so confusion's been taken care of. Still frightened, poisoned, and blinded and invisible, but you got your turn.
Okay, exciting. I presume if I move away, that'll trigger attack of opportunity, right?
If you move, yeah, further than 10 feet, it would.
Okay, then I will have to take the disengage action. And I will...
Aren't you restrained as well?
No, I don't believe so.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
No, the web got lightning bolted.
Mm-hmm. So I'll spend 15 to stand up and oh no, wait, I'm still in the grease.
Can I use my reaction, Dave, to say something I'd like to say? Just finish it. It's got to be on its last legs. Fry it. Oh, I don't. No, sorry. I'm confused. I don't have reactions.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay.
That doesn't happen.
We're all thinking it. We're all thinking it.
I gotta at least try and move away. So I'm gonna crawl. That's half movement, right? Or whatever. I'm already in grease, so that's not a big deal. So let's go 15 feet. Oh no, if I disengage, I can't attack. Oh no, I could do a bonus action. Yeah, let's do that. All right, I disengage to get away.
Okay, disengage
Then-
action taken.
Yes, and I will move 15 feet to the left towards Yeah.
Okay, so you're not standing up, you're trying to crawl 15 feet?
Yeah.
Okay, so the grease is still difficult terrain, so I think your first step would be 15 feet?
Oh, it doubles.
It adds 1, so it triples. Like, for every foot you move in difficult terrain, it costs you 2, but then you're crawling, right? So it's double there too. So instead of quadrupling,
It's 3.
it threes. Yeah, it's triples.
So if I stand up, can I walk further, or is that what I said? So that's
If you
what we're doing.
stand up, you use 15 right away. You have 15 left. To move 5 feet, it'll cost you 10, and then you won't be able to move any further. If you crawl, it uses 15 and 15, so you can move 2 spaces.
Okay, so let's move 2 spaces.
There we go. So
Okay.
you're desperately crawling away from this beast.
All right, and then I'm going to
Oh,
bonus.
yeah, disengage, right. Okay.
Yeah. Bonus action. Quicken spell lightning bolt.
Bonus action, quicken spell, lightning bolt. Got it. Dex save from on the wall. Here we go. That was a 1 for a second there. Whew, okay, 24.
That will pass.
Half damage. Which level lightning bolt are you casting?
Third, so that's 8d6. Here we
8d6?
go. 8d6.
Okay.
We need a wild magic surge, right?
Yes, we will wild magic surge right after that.
Okay.
19.
Give me the wild magic surge then.
Lightning damage.
Could matter.
Wild magic surge. Show me something. Show me something.
60.
Oh, the suspense is killing us. I mean, the spider's killing us, really, but... I regain my lowest level expended spell slot.
Okay. Okay, so the total damage was 19 lightning?
That is correct. Come on.
It's still barely hanging onto the wall. By a
Okay.
thread, one might say.
That's my movement. Well, that's my action, my movement, my bonus. Pre-action, I will disbelieve what I see.
Arcana check, please. 23.
If for some reason that would be considered a fail, I can add a d4.
Go ahead and roll your d4. 24 total?
24 total.
Ah, 24 total. It all seems too real. There's a framework. I can't deviate.
If 24 can't be done, then I don't think anyone's getting over it. Fuck.
Is that it for water? End of round saves? End of turn saves?
End of turn saves. Let's do that.
Okay.
So we'll start with good old fear. And then we'll hit it with the... Let's go for the confusion. Nope. And then the poison, I believe.
Yeah, the poison from the... It's poison for 1 minute.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, so that's it. Legendary action can't be used at this time. Nothing useful. That would end the round. Brings us to the top of round 9. Spider's turn. Regains legendary actions. It is now its turn. As we roll our targeting die. 1-2 is Andriel. 3-4 is Matt. 5-6 is Water. It is a 3. It's going towards Matt. Let me roll the recharge just in case this changes your mind. It does not gain it back. From where it is now, 5 feet off the ground. Okay, it's going for the harpoon to try to pull you closer. So
Yeah, and I don't have a reaction because I'm confused.
plus 12 to this is a 23.
It would be at advantage because I can't see it.
Okay. 25.
Misses.
Harpoon misses. That leaves it with its bite. It can still move between its attacks, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It's going to skitter along the wall. I'm going to move Garzak. Just remember Garzak is still in the corner. As it tries to bite Matt.
A straight roll this time because I can see it.
Okay. Straight roll. 31.
That will hit.
4d10 plus 5. 25 radiant there. Plus. So 45 radiant.
Which I halve to 22. I need to do the con save for the poison and the con save for my concentration.
Okay. Well, I think it's just concentration, isn't it? Oh, for the poison. Yeah. Thank you.
I have advantage. I finally remembered this. Advantage against poison. Because of protection from poison. But double ones won't help me. So I'm poisoned.
Okay.
And then my constitution check. I'm plus a d4. So I'm still concentrating. I'm just now poisoned. Yeah. Dice love me right now.
Okay. That's the end of its turn. That makes it your turn.
Yeah, so...
Oh, one of your frightens disappeared last... Oh, no, it's already gone.
Yeah. Well, I'm still within 30 feet, so I'm still frightened of it. Because that failed. I guess I try and succeed on that at the end of my turn. Is that right?
Go ahead and do the wisdom saving throw. Well, wait, no. I don't think there's any need, because it's there for a minute.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, I guess it would extend it, though. It would extend it, and therefore, if you made it, it would nullify it. But anyway. Okay.
Yeah. So a D10 to see if I get my action.
10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10.
A 9. Nope, a 4. I hate this dice. I can't read these dice. Anyway.
Okay, still confused.
I don't do anything.
End of turn. Do you want to do the confusion first?
Yeah, sure. Let's do. Not that it will matter. I don't think I'm getting out of this anytime soon. Oh, maybe if I roll a D4. How's 19?
Not gonna do it.
Yeah, I figured. Frightened? That's a terrible. I'm still frightened. Everything in that area all at once.
Okay. End of your turn. Legendary action. For a bite. Straight roll.
Straight roll.
That's gonna miss. 16.
Yeah.
That's
misses.
one legendary action. Now it's the lair action. It's intense. This is the gaze. We're back to the gaze. So that's everyone within 60 feet. So
And Andreal's not within 60 feet.
no, I don't think so. No, 70 feet. So Matt and Water, I need wisdom saving throws.
I could roll above a 10 would be nice, but I can't, so that's that.
Okay.
Here we go. Wow.
19 final?
Just wow. Yeah, everything else requires for me to see myself to do anything about it.
Okay, 4d10 radiance coming in. 28 radiant.
Alright, Remy's reminding me that at the end of my turn, end of round 9 turn, a few things disappear from me.
Okay.
Being the haste disappears, so I become lethargic.
Wait.
Spirit shroud, so I'm no longer concentrating as well. And mirror image disappears.
Okay, the bless is still up?
Bless is still up. Yeah, that lasts for an hour.
Okay.
I have pertinent information.
Okay.
So, as the damage begins to hit me, I use my reaction to cast. Oh no, I need to. No, do I need to see it? To cast Hellish Rebuke? Let me double check.
You're confused.
Confusion.
You're confused, Water. You don't have a reaction.
No, but I act normally this turn.
Yeah, but this is not that turn. This is a different turn.
Oh, so it doesn't call it through? Okay, well then.
Let me read it. It says the creature can act and move normally. I believe that's for your turn.
Either way, on the confusion spell, an affected card can't take reactions and must roll blah blah blah.
Mhm.
That reactions is disconnected from the rest of the effect.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wishful thinking. All right, so more pertinent information. Water drops.
Water drops.
But I'm already lying down, so it's...
Water's down. You still... No, that was the lair action, right? So it's Andriel's turn.
Let's fucking finish this. Andriel's gonna run at the monster. She's gonna run up the wall, and she is going to just punch it. Punch
Okay.
every inch of it that she can get her fists on. She's going to, if it's right up next to Matt, in melee with Matt, she's gonna get behind it, so she's flanking it.
Finish it!
All right, so first up, 7 fire damage for being on fire.
Oh, okay. half to 3.
Yep. And then as you burst away, it's still going to take its attack of opportunity.
Can't see.
Can't see.
Oh.
Yep. All right. Now you...
Avoiding the grease if needed.
Running up the wall.
Okay, so...
Can you flank? That's the question. Can you flank if it's on the wall there? If you were on this wall? Yeah, if you were on this wall, you should be able to flank. Yeah. Ugh. Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so attack. This is her first attack for her action. Okay, I'm going to roll again for advantage, just in case.
Oh my god, the nat 20.
Let's fucking go. Okay.
You are the chosen one.
So I roll my 1d8. I always forget how we do this.
You automatically max out the initial damage die, so it's 8 right off the bat. Roll your 1d8.
2 more plus 7.
17.
Yes. That's the first attack.
Andriel, how do you want to finish this creature off?
Yes.
Let's go!
Let's fucking go. Okay. Andriel is going to just pull her fists back and say, I'll see you in hell. And she's going to just punch right through one of its big remaining bloody eyes.
Okay. As you punch through its eyes, while holding onto the wall for a brief second, as everything goes into slow motion, the creature's legs curl in as it plummets to the ground, and you hear a wet smack in the darkness. And then you hear the clatter of what sounds like metal. And I'll say give the three of you can take a perception check, even though a couple of you are confused. Actually, you know what? Andriel, you can have one. The others are confused.
Okay.
I'm unconscious.
Yes, you are. Okay. 14. The 14. You've knocked enough combatants out that you recognize the sound of someone's sword falling out of their hand. As echoing throughout this chamber, metal clangs onto this glass floor. It's still your turn. You have blind sight. Creature's down. Are you doing anything else at this moment?
Yes. Andriel will run up to water, and she will softly say a prayer for Water Soul, and she will try to quickly finish, put her out of her misery.
Okay, so this is your second attack?
This is my second attack.
Go ahead and make your attack roll at advantage.
I think I still had plenty of movement to get back there.
$28 to hit. I imagine that hits. That would be a crit for 2 death save fails.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And she will say, I'm very sorry that it turned out this way. And she'll use her hasted action with her last breath of haste to make another attack.
$28 there. It is at advantage. $28 would hit. At this point, water talking. Is there anything within the rules of D&D 5e or Crucible of Fate that can save you?
I am supposedly the chosen of Laxoria and Meridian. If there's anything that they want to do to get me out of the Crucible, now would be the time.
Go ahead and give me a divine intervention. This isn't...
2 divine interventions?
Sure. Who are you doing first?
I guess Meridian first.
Okay. Go ahead. And Laxoria?
Laxoria.
Okay.
I can't remember if it's high or low. I'm really hoping it's low.
It's low.
It is low. Yeah, it's low. So this wasn't a Fate Sphere divine intervention. The lights come on, or I should say, the smoke disperses. As you see, standing in the corner, just stopping, putting the cork in the everlasting smoking bottle, whatever the hell that thing is. Smoke dissipates instantaneously. You see Theramgul standing there. Where the spider's body is, you see beside it a shield and a vicious-looking longsword, both with tendrils of shadow and smoke emanating from each of them. Theramgul walks over to water, bends down, lowers a hand to move the hair behind their ear. What is this I'm feeling here? I didn't think that this was going to go this way. And what is this? I feel a knocking to my domain. I can't keep them out. She's getting closer. This isn't fair. This isn't fair at all. This is going against the rules. And you see Theramgul get kind of shunted to the side. You actually see him physically pushed aside as there is a great rending. As an opening appears in the middle of this battlefield, stepping through this tear in the fabric of this abyssal demiplane, the silhouette of a female form gingerly steps through as a torrent of energy, like a whirlwind, is swirling within the confines of this construct that you are all contained within. You see glowing blue eyes that change from like purple, they fade to black, they go white, blue, purple, constantly changing. It just points down at Water talking, and you see it raise up its hand as Water's body begins to just kind of like float limp over to whatever this being is, but you sense immense power. All of the hair on your neck, on your arms, goosebumps, it all like stands up. Static electricity, just pure, unbridled power emanating from this being. It carries telekinetically Water talking away from Thermgul through the rend, and both disappear. At this moment, I would ask if there was anything that you want to say, Mirror, about Water talking, as she is now in the hands of at least a servant of Laxoria, if not Laxoria herself.
I think in this moment, the gold traces the influence of Meridian in her appearance. The shimmering just sort of bleeds away as darkness overtakes everything and her eyes go black. And she looks back at the two remaining survivors and she says, "All is not as it seems. You must make a different choice than the ones presented to you. It's up to you now." And she'll turn into the embrace of the one who brought her.
Mirror, there's not enough to say about Water. You really brought something special to the game, and I'm so glad that you played. And I'm so happy to see all of the changes that Water went through. Some of the most epic moments in Crucible were because of Water. Just phenomenal playing, brilliant playing, great role playing, and what a cool character. I really appreciate you being a part of Crucible of Fate.
Thanks so much. It's been a blast. Congratulations to you two. I hope you go the distance. I never built Water thinking that she'd go all the way. And I can't think, I mean, this is such a fitting end, I think, or a new beginning, one might say, for Water. So she always wanted to break the rules or find out something behind the curtain. So it feels right that she didn't end the game playing by the rules, that they were broken in the end.
Absolutely. And, you know, the dice just seem to want to tell a story here, and tonight is no exception with the crit from Andriel and then your 3 here. Certainly not the end for Water talking. Perhaps sometime we'll have to grab a coffee or something and see where Water's going next.
Sounds wonderful.
Cool. Are you sticking around for the end part, or are you taking off?
You know what? I'm already up. I want to hear what you get.
Okay. At this moment, relative silence returns to this room as the two of you are standing there with Thermgul. He stands up slowly, brushes off non-existent dust in an effort to regain his composure. Well, that was unexpected. But these things happen. There's always going to be setbacks, obstacles. opportunities along the way. But let us not let a single outlaw soul. I'm sure dregs can regain their soul for me. But the two of you, congratulations. That was a tough fight indeed. I mean, I think I felt a bit guilty there stepping in and offering you a chance to change your decision, but you prevailed. The two of you have survived and prevailed, and you've set an example, I think. I think a few of your fellow competitors are positively vibrating in their stasis containment at the moment. First of all, you've made it into the final act of this little story we are telling. So I congratulate the two of you. What a long road it has been, and it's not over yet. Now, if you wouldn't mind just fetching those items for me, we can conclude our business here today.
Well, I guess for a whole round, we're kind of lethargic at the moment.
We'll say your lethargy played out during this whole kind of distraction and intervention by both Laxoria and Therangul.
Therangul, would you, I mean, looking at the things here, like, what are these things? They look interesting.
And also, who was that?
As I mentioned, and he gives the spider a solid kick at this point. This garbage here stole from me while I was incarcerated. These items were on display under my purview, and they were taken from me. And I would like them returned. So if you wouldn't mind fetching them and depositing them for me right here, as he opens up this, almost looks like a steel box with runes around it. It's rather large, although it appears to be floating on some sort of disc. And despite the large size, he opens the case, and within is darkness. Your turn, Andriel. Matt. If you place the items inside this repository, I will funnel the living essence of those that passed here into you and make you even more capable and powerful than you already are. I'm waiting.
I guess my question is, what can we tell anything from these these items from just looking at them, what they might be?
Did you fly down or move over directly beside them?
Well, so I've actually fallen and hit my face on the ground, so I've stopped flying.
Okay, but you've pulled yourself back up. But your Radiant Soul is finished too?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, being right beside them, they look ancient. You've never seen a design on weapons like this. I mean, the shield did fall on, so that the front facing is up. Although they're quite obfuscated by this shadow and smoke. It's a very intricate, not just design, but fabrication. And the sword, you can see black leather wrapped hilt, but not like a smooth leather. Some very obscure creature, a black opal or some other gem in the pommel, a very ornate like hilt guard, and then just this black matte, sorry for the pun, unintended, blade with the shadow also streaming off of it.
And Andrea will walk up to where Matt is standing looking at these items, and she'll kind of say to him softly, Theramgul's gifts are always poison. I don't think he is able to retrieve these himself, and I feel that they'll only be used against us.
Matt will, I think you're,
Put the items in the box now.
Matt will turn to Andrew and be like, "Oh, I think he's obviously wants this, but if we want to take him on, if you want to take him on, surely one, like, getting a little bit stronger will help every chance. And he doesn't look like he's got more arms and all that stuff, so I'm happy with whatever you choose. I really am. I'm just going to walk over here and touch Garzak for a moment and close Garzak's eyes and just like be like, whilst like maintaining eye contact with Andriel, to be like, I'll follow your lead.
And I think though, with the fallen whose bodies remain here. Yeah, no, actually, no, I can't say that. Okay, sorry to interrupt.
Theron, give us a little bit more information. Like, you want, obviously we don't trust you, we don't want this. Andriel's out for your head. Tell us that you're not going to use these against us if she goes you.
Give me a persuasion check.
Now, that's something I am excellent in. And rolling below 10 still.
There's no need for me to explain myself to you, mortal. This is beyond your limited intellect. Just do what I have asked. Take your prize and go back to sleep.
Okay, Andriel will, she'll lock eyes with Theramgul. She'll glance at Matt. She'll lock eyes with Theramgul and she'll say, fine, Theramgul. We will play your game a little bit longer, and we'll take these back when we take your head.
What do you pick up?
The sword.
The sword?
I guess I touched the shield then.
You're picking up the shield, Matt?
Yeah.
As you both place your hands on these items. Hold on. Processing. fuck it. You both find yourselves standing in ankle-deep liquid. Nothing but white surrounds you currently. And as you look down, it's as if the liquid is mirror. And I mean a mirrored surface, not mirror talking. Water talking. However, up out of this ankle-deep water, two beings emerge on either side of you as they slowly, at first you just see their heads, their shoulders, pure radiant energy as they look at the two of you. And you hear them speak, although you can't see any features on their face as they are just glowing gold. Very similar to what Matt, Sir Dalon, Zen Ridge, sorry if I forget anyone, any of the Azamar who have used Radiant Soul, they're the same color. And you hear their voices echo out in unison.
Those items cannot be handed over to this fiend. If I were capable of anger at this moment, I would have different words for you, but at this time I will simply say, goodness has been removed from the material plane this day at your hands. You are victims here, and I know this. So I would say to the two of you, keep what is in your hands now. They are a great threat to this being that stands in front of you. Use them if you have the courage. But if your souls are corrupted, then hand them over. Return them to this deceiver and fight to be its champion. And one day, we will meet you on the field of battle.
And at this point, the beings descend back into this liquid mirrored surface. As you find yourself standing back in front of Thurmgul, and as if no time at all has passed, he carries on with the same motion that he was beginning before you disappeared. The box now.
Andril drops the sword.
Can I use an action?
What do you want to do?
I want to cast a spell. I want to cast Lesser Restoration on myself.
On yourself? Yeah?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right. Fuck it. We're going thematics. With the casting of Lesser Restoration, and it will all come clear in the IAs, Matt's eyes glow gold again, and whilst it doesn't actually take a game effect, it takes more a thematic effect. He turns again into the Lesser Celestial. And he will look at Andriel and he will say, "My name is Zen Matriel. Pick up that sword. Do not hand it over. I fight with you against that beast." And he will hold on to that shield.
Okay, Andriel's jaw drops. She'll look over at Thermgirl and she'll say, "Sorry, would I lie to you?" And then she'll pick up the sword and hold it out to Matt. Like, huzzah.
You take the sword too? Like you hand it to Matt?
No, I like hold it up like huzzah.
Oh, got it.
Like towards him.
So, you have made your choice then. You are not returning these to me. You are forfeiting the power I offer you.
I think we just proved we don't need your power.
Very well. You better help the others. Don't repeat the mistake that you were making here. Mark my words. This will not stop me.
This is but another challenge. So be it. Snaps his fingers. Everything disappears. You find yourselves within the Fate's Hand Tavern. He's gone. Dregs is standing there. He just kind of nods at the two of you. Oh, well, this is a change in events, huh? Well done to the two of you. Let's see how the others fare. If you'd follow me to the waiting room for the final episode. Any final in-character words to each other?
Well, I guess Zen Matriel will look at Andriel and then look up to the eyes of truth, and everyone will be like, "We need you now. Come help us." That's me.
Andriel?
And Andrew will follow suit and say, "We're stronger together, and we can do this."
Out of character, well done to the two of you. Well played. You've made your choice. We'll see what happens. Anything you want to say out of character? I'll bring Mirror in here in a sec, but I want to give you guys the chance to say anything out of character you might want to say.
That was unexpected.
This is so cool, Dave. Like, this lore is so cool, and yeah, this is way to put in a real question at the end, like a morality question, rather than just a straight play on. And Mira, love everything you've done as well.
Oh, thanks.
100%.
You guys are great. I'm glad you're going through. Kick some ass.
Yeah, now it's
All right.
everyone else's time.
With that, a final congratulations to the three of you for at least surviving, including water in that. Congratulations to the two of you for advancing within the Crucible of Fate and for the call you have made here. Everybody out there, I hope you enjoyed this episode. We're getting down to it, and things are happening. Stuff's being revealed, choices are being made. I think it's going to be pretty exciting the next 3 episodes. So thanks for being here tonight. Hope you guys all enjoy a nice long rest. Next episode is the 25th for episode 2. And we'll figure out the date for episode 1 and then our finale with our final 6. Thanks a lot, everybody. Enjoy a nice long rest. We'll catch you later.